Your brand reflects your identity. It is how you express who you are, what you do, and what you stand for. So taking the time to carefully work on it will help you communicate your messages in the right way to the right people. Hi Chef, my name is Diana, and today we will go into the creation of your brand, starting with a market positioning analysis, which will give us an idea of how you want to position yourself in the market. And once that's clear, we'll get to work on creating your brand's verbal and visual identity. Knowing what makes your product special, who is the ideal client for it, and how it helps them is the first step of this market positioning analysis. It guides how you want people to see you, and then as you build your brand, that perception comes to life. When figuring out how your business stands in the market, focus on your strengths, such as the cuisines you're specializing in or your expertise in hospitality. Look at the market trends to identify gaps and what's already saturated. Use this information to tailor your products or services to meet the specific needs of your target customers, creating a relevant position for your business in the market. And now that you have a blueprint of what you want it to look like, let's start imprinting it on your brand. Let's start setting your brand's core values, which basically are the principles that guide your company's actions and interactions. For instance, imagine you're introducing a private chef service centered on using locally sourced and sustainable ingredients. One of your core values could be fresh, local, sustainable produce. Aim for 4 to 6 core values. Fewer values are easier to communicate, remember, and integrate. So make sure to take the time defining the values that truly portray who you are as a brand and what you are striving for. Now let's define your value proposition, which is a short statement that communicates the benefits and value customers can expect from your brand. Make sure to create a clear sentence or two that reflects who you are addressing, and how you're helping them. A well-crafted value proposition speaks directly to customers and helps them quickly understand what you offer, see that you are targeting their pain points, and will deliver what they're looking for. Remember, a value proposition isn't just a slogan, it's a promise you make to your customers. And last, work on your brand statement. It is a short and clear message that shows what your brand stands for, but most importantly, it serves as a constant reminder for why you started your business in the first place. One of the most important things of your brand's verbal identity is your business name. A good name helps you stand out in a busy market, and when it is easy to remember, it sticks in people's minds. I'm sure that by now you might have a few name options in mind, but consider using your own name as it adds this personal touch that makes customers feel closer. Another couple of tips I can give you are to keep it short and simple. Make sure it fits your brand and ask for feedback from friends, family, and colleagues. Before you say yes to a name, make sure to check on your local business registration if the name is available, check if the website domain is free to use, in social media usernames to keep the same name across all or at least most of your platforms. The tone is like the vibe you give off not only when you talk, but throughout your brand messages, whether written, verbal, or visual. You could go for a friendly and easy to talk to tone, or go for a more fancy, sophisticated style. Setting the right tone for your brand messages will play a huge role in giving out the image you're looking to portray with this. To start, you can use many online tools where you can create each visual part of your brand's design with just a small investment. Platforms like Fiverr, Workana, TopTal, Simply Hire, FlexJobs, and many others have an endless pool of talented freelancers that will help you define your identity, from making your brand's logo to creating engaging visuals, with rates as low as $5. Remember, when starting your business, you don't need to make a big investment, and instead you can slowly build your image and make the necessary adjusting on the go. Now you have the general guidelines to give your brand a distinct personality, which goes far beyond design elements and aesthetics. It's about projecting your values, purpose, and objectives throughout your brand. And with that, we wrap up. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end, and make sure to check out our next video in which we will start shaping your product. I'll see you next time. And make sure to follow our social media channels to join our amazing community, where you will be able to connect with your fellow chefs and discover their inspiring stories. You'll find all the links in the description.